Hello and welcome to Transforming with Carol. My name is Carol. I'm a transformational speaker, writer, speaker, blogger, and movable optimist, and I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself in your personal life as well as your business. Today's topic is real business, and I've got a surprise guest. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Today, like I said, we've got an interesting topic. We are talking about real business. So many times people want to get into business, but they don't really understand what it takes, you know, the patience, the tolerance of things, and the customer care. So I'm talking to a wonderful lady that I'm going to introduce to you. Her name is Namukale. She is the owner of Z Basket. Thank you so much for being on our program today.
Thanks for having me, Carol.
Okay, so today I want to talk about real business. So, you know, Namu, a lot of people want to get into business. I want to hear from you. First of all, who's, you know, Namukale, and how did Z Basket start? And where are you based?
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm a mother, a mother of 2 boys and a wife.
That's wonderful.
I'm a mompreneur.
Okay.
And Z Basket is a shopping, courier, and logistics company.
What does that mean?
Which part?
The courier and the shopping. Yeah.
Okay. So on the shopping part, Z Basket offers a very amazing service where we help people buy different goods from South Africa and we courier them to Zambia. Okay. So whether personal and business, but our main target is business because I'm an entrepreneur and I love to push people to start a business. So it's not only the startups, it's also people that are already in business. Okay,
so why South Africa only? Why don't you courier from different places? Is that where you're based?
Okay, so yeah, I'm actually from South Africa. I'm very Zambian, but based in South Africa, hence the business.
All right.
So South Africa has been known for, especially Joburg to be specific, it has been known for as a business district. Okay. So people actually travel to come and shop for different goods. So now we thought, okay, not every time a person has to come and get their items and come back and start selling them. Time is money, remember?
Yes.
So we've taken up that opportunity to help different people, whether you want to travel, whether you decide to travel or you're not traveling. But mostly we help people that are so busy, but they're still trying to do business on the side. Okay. Even like people who are in college, we're actually doing so much.
So it's everybody that is being catered for.
Everybody, whether you're just an entrepreneur, whether you're in the corporate world and you're trying to do business, we're catering for anyone.
Okay, so how long have you been in business? What made you get started? Because for me, like I was saying, you know, behind the scenes to say we are all about transforming lives. I would like to know how Z Basket is transforming people's lives, because I can just get up and go and shop. Why should I come to you? What's the difference with me getting on a plane and coming to get my stuff and then bringing it back home?
Okay. So it's very interesting, like I said. Z Basket is very different, and it actually offers a very unique service.
Okay.
For a person like you, first of all, traveling involves money, like so much money.
Yeah.
You have to consider your travel costs. You have to consider your accommodation, and not only accommodation, your local transportation. You're not going to arrive Joburg, South Africa to be specific, to be specific, and start and shop for one day and fly back. It's not possible. People come to shop for a lot of things. So we've cut down that travel cost, the accommodation costs, the moving around costs by offering a service. And then our packages are very, let's say, they're low costing.
Okay.
So you're not going to pay your air ticket money. Yes.
Okay.
So you're looking to pay actually even as low as 20% of what you're going to spend if you traveled. So the other benefit is the fact that we have packages for startups. You know, people have a 1,000 kwacha and they want to do business.
Yeah.
But that 1,000 kwacha won't even get you to the station or to the airport.
That's so true.
You know? So if you're going to send us that 1,000 and you're looking to start a business, that won't limit you Because most of the time people want to say, okay, I'm not ready to start a business because I have this little finances.
Yeah.
But we help you say, okay, send that money, then we're gonna give you packages. What are you starting with?
Oh, great.
What's your interest
So
of
there's
business?
the ease of actually studying business. Now you've made it easier from, obviously some of the chats that we've had. What I want to understand is, this is you coming from a background where you've understood business, so you now understand that you have to make a package for somebody. You're trying to do away with the whole, stress of somebody starting a business. But there's obviously a journey that you've taken. So not everybody will want to probably do, the packages for Z Basket. What would you then say, when it comes to your journey? Because we are talking real business. What is business like for you? How do you juggle being a mom, being a wife, having to, obviously move around because you're doing concierge services, which involves you running up and down. I want to know, what's a typical day like for you, and what would you have to say about that for those who want to engage in such a business?
Okay, so business, first of all, entrepreneurship is not easy.
Okay.
So if you're gonna start a business, and my kind of business, first of all, I won't even make it look simple, because it's not simple. So you are a mom, you are a wife, and you're running this business that depends on you. Right now, as I speak to you, we have 12 WhatsApp groups that are almost full. So we're looking at dealing with over 2,000 clients. So having 2,000 clients is not an easy job.
No, it must be hectic.
And then talking of business itself, the journey is not easy. You have to learn that there's ups and downs in business. So the journey will start smooth. Sometimes your journey will actually start smooth. You're going to have your sales done, because always when a business is new, there's always that zeal. You actually don't even understand your business. So you're able to slowly sell stuff, and then people like new products, new services. So the moment you start your business, you're getting more clients.
It's almost natural.
People are excited. Then as years go by, you realize that there's a lot more involved in business. Then you start actually having those challenges, because now you're understanding that your client base has grown, and you have more people that you have to offer a service. So you start having that challenge of how am I going to juggle between working with clients, being a mom, being a wife, and everything else. So that's when now you actually now know how to step in, because business is a learning process. It's not something easy.
I think for me, the other thing, obviously I'm hearing you talk, and you're mentioning to us about, the business. It seems like it's a journey, and here at Transformation, we're always talking about how you can't expect things to happen in a day. How long have you been doing the business? And you sound to me like somebody who can manage and can put things in place, but there's some people who have that challenge. Have you had to work with other people? How have you managed the everyday tasks of running a business?
Okay, so first of all, I do try to manage because like I said, you have to understand your business for you to actually start.
I like that, understanding your business.
You have to understand your business and to learn how to juggle it. So you need to bring in people. You can't run your business. If your business grows, when you're a startup, it's fine, because you understand that you're actually just dealing with a bit of people. But the moment you start growing, you need to learn to actually
adapt, so to speak.
And bring in people. So you have to bring in people who are skilled in different areas. So even if your business only works with one product, you need people in customer care. You're not going to juggle your own business alone, because there's departments. For your business to grow, you actually need to involve different people that understand all corners of the business differently. So you can't be your own accountant. You can't be your own admin person. You can't be your own assistant. So for your business to actually be functional, you need to bring in people that are going to help you, and your business is going to at least run smoothly.
I love that, because I remember in the morning we were, obviously talking, and we were thinking about how so many people want to start a business, because you and I have, come from a background of having to do all these services where you're providing to people. And I personally find that very hectic, but one of the things that I loved, that I think we agree on, is the fact that one has to invest in their business. And I think, I love the fact that you bring out the fact that you've got people who, you've made packages for them because you want to help them start the business. what can you say for those who, I know eventually, you know, there are things you can start with your mind, with your hands, but what is the value of somebody actually investing monetary into their business? How does that change your mindset as a business owner?
Okay. So first of all, once you invest in your business,
Yeah.
you know that you actually have to work hard for you to see how much profit you're making. Because initially, for you to start a business, you need to make money out of it.
Yes.
You're just not doing a business randomly. It's not, mostly if we're doing a business for passion, then it shouldn't be called a business. It should be called a hobby.
Yeah.
So the moment you invest in your business, you're expecting your returns. So that's very important. You have to know that, okay, when I'm investing in this business, I should put in 100% work for me to see the results. But the moment you're just doing your business because everyone else is doing your business, then you're not going to look forward to the results. Then at the end of the day, your business will actually fail because you're not putting in what you're not looking forward to getting in what you're putting in. I don't know if you get my point.
Yes, I do. And you know, hearing you say that, I'm also thinking about how you've I don't know if you answered me. How long have you been in business?
Oh, okay. My business started, I think, 4.5 years ago.
Okay. So in 4.5 years, I personally have seen, you know, probably maybe in the last 2 years, a lot of spin-offs of Z Basket. I've seen people wanting to do what you do. And there's nothing wrong in business to have competition, because obviously it helps with the market, prices, all that stuff. But what advice would you give somebody who will wake up and say, you know, I want to do Z Basket, I want to be like Namkale? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What are the things that they need to consider? Because we've had issues where people have taken on advice and have, you know, sort of copied other businesses. Some have gone on to succeed because maybe they learn from your mistakes, or they, you know, they find a product that they can grow from, you know, whatever else you've been supplying. But then there are those who fail, and yet they've seen, you know, your step by step. What advice would you have for those?
Okay, so for people that are trying to start a business like Z Basket, first of all, it's not something that's very easy. You just don't jump out and say, okay, I'm going to do this business. You need to understand it. Like I said, we've been in business for 4.5 years. So in the 4.5 years, it's been a roller coaster. We've had our ups, and the ups always come when you're starting. Because first of all, especially if you're starting a business that you don't understand. Like for me, I started a business that nobody has actually done. You don't have somebody that you're looking up to. So I would actually advise people that are thinking of doing the kind of work we do to say, first of all, you have to understand your work.
Understanding is key. I keep hearing that word,
You have to understand your work. And then once you understand your work and the people you're dealing with so many people is not easy. The moment you grow your business, you need to grow your team. So if you're growing your team, then you're able to manage your team.
That is
you're able to manage
leverage.
your clients.
Yeah.
So with Z Basket, within the years, we've come to learn that it's not easy to run a business without a big team. And
that's interesting.
And in this business, there's risks because we're doing courier. So remember, we're doing courier. So you have risk of losing things, and you have risks of losing money, clients' money, because we get payments from clients before we actually deliver. So there's so much that you have to learn. So your business
has really gone through, you know, the key word, the transformation. And I think for me, I like the fact that you're being real about it, to say, you know, because most times people think I can do this on my own, you know, because I know it so well. I've taken time, I've understood the business, you know, why do I need other people? They might steal from me, they might do all this, but I hear from you that, you know, with business, everything is a risk, regardless of whether you're doing it on your own or you have it with other people. So now, you know, before we wrap up, I just want to know from you, having done Z Basket, having come to the point of, you know, having it for 4 years, how do you feel that, especially where you are, you're not back home, but obviously that must involve you understanding what's happening back home. How do you feel that you are positively transforming people's lives with your business?
Okay. So it's actually, sometimes you actually don't even realize how positive you are impacting in people's lives. Only when somebody tells you, you know what, you actually motivate me, you're hardworking. That's when you actually tell yourself, wait a minute, I'm actually doing something. So the moment somebody tells you that, it actually puts you on top and you don't want to give up. Because trust me, there are times where
I was
in
going
business,
to ask about that.
there are times,
given up.
there are times in business where it's going to push you.
Yeah.
And you're going to say, like, I think the past 6 months haven't been easy in our business. And there are times where you say, is this the dead end? But not realizing that it's not always smooth. Because 4 years down the line, it's been smooth.
Yeah.
Then
and it may be time to evolve.
Then comes 6 months,
Yeah.
then so many things start falling apart. Then you ask yourself, is this my time to actually move on? But you don't realize that you actually had the rosy moments,
Yeah.
and you didn't experience the downside of the business. So you have to enjoy all those moments, and then those people that actually are motivated and those people that you're impacting positively in their lives are the ones that are going to remind you to say you actually started something great.
That's great.
So
to hear.
in the down times, you're going to tell yourself to say, wait a minute, I did something great. So the down times shouldn't make me step down, because it's something great that I started, and it's going to be a stepping stone, and it's going to pass. Yeah, so that's what I've actually learned.
That's
Always
great.
get motivation from people, even when you're about to give up.
And I like this thing about business, where I always tell people you can give up, you know, if you want. It takes a second, you decide and you give up.
Yeah.
But I love that, you know, even in 4 years, you know, we always talk in business to say that it takes at least 2 years to 3 years, sometimes even up to 5 years for somebody to really be established. So in 4 years, if you've also had the rosy, you know, path, so to speak, and then now is when you're starting to have, you know, those dips in the business. I think this is a time to look back, like you said, at the times when the business actually, you know, was thriving. What were we doing at that time? You know, how were we servicing our clients? Because a lot of times in business, you find that people don't want to be real. If your business is going down or it's going through that patch, it's also a time to look at the good side and the bad side of your business and see how that can then help you to transform. So what would be the final thing that you'd want an entrepreneur to know, whether it's a mom, it's, you know, somebody who's young, a student, or somebody who's already been established in business? What do you have to say to them before we close off?
Okay, so one thing about business, don't give up. Always
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Always try to learn from the good side and always from the bad side. So like Cara said, you have to ask yourself, the time we were doing great, what were we doing? What were we doing right? Because, you know, there are times where I've gotten clients on my WhatsApp, in my inbox, say, what happened to Z Basket? I miss the good Z Basket. So now when a client tells you that, you now go back to the times they were enjoying Z Basket or your business. So what were you doing right then that you've maybe missed now?
Or could have just taken advantage of.
So it's not about your business failing. It's just times are hard, you know. There's times where you have to learn. It's a learning period. So the moment, because you're not going to go throughout business and enjoy your business. You have to learn the hard times to actually perfect the times when it was right.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So,
thank you so much. That has been, wow, amazing. Thank you so much. I hope to hear more about the next journey, the next 4 years of Z Basket. So you heard it for yourself. I hope today's episode has been helpful. Don't forget to follow Z Basket on Facebook. My name is Carol. Don't forget to follow me on social media. You also have on Instagram.
Yeah.
Great. I'm always following them on Facebook. So she's got Facebook and Instagram. Z Basket. Z Basket. Make sure that you follow that, so that if you're looking to start a business, you're looking to start from a place where it's affordable, it's something that you can understand, and it's custom made, please go on those pages and follow them. So my name is Carol Mushota, transformational speaker. Don't forget to follow me on social media. It's at Carol Mushota TT. Until the next episode, it's goodbye.